Snacks are best saved for later.
With Jay Zawoski.
That man ate all our shrimp and 2 plastic lobsters.
And Rick Camp.
Out of the mist came a beast more stomach than man.
Welcome into another edition of the I'm Fat podcast, brought to you by our sponsors, Mazda of Orland Park, Fredo's Culinary Kitchen, and Nick and Ivy Brewing. I am Rick Camp alongside fellow fat Jay Zawoski, and Jay, it's been a week. Still too hot. Too hot.
I don't like to swear on this podcast too much, but fuck this shit.
Yes. Mid-80s at the very end of September. No bueno, especially when we've gotten a teaser. Like, we got that first fall teaser. Yeah. And everybody was breaking out the sweatshirts and ready for that. And now 80s.
I warned everybody. I said you're embracing. I know everyone wants fall to arrive, but I feel like you're cursing it. Because this is the same thing that happens in early spring. Like the day it hits 60, everybody's out in t-shirts and shorts, and then they walk a block and they're like, I am effing cold. Yeah. It is cold right now. Yeah. Sorry, Daniel. I gave you a bit of a warning that I was going to swear. He says perfect time for me to turn on the pod in front of my 4-year-old. I'm sorry. I'll stop fucking swearing, I promise. All right. Charlie says mid-80s through Sunday. Yeah, this is absurd. This is I have the air conditioning on today. That should be off the table by September, the end of September.
Yes. Yeah, I get there are some warm days early in September, maybe even into mid-September, but by this point, where we are knocking on the door of October, this is unacceptable.
Well, I know it's still going to be in the 60s, but give me the 60s.
Yes.
Or even the low 70s, pleasant. This is just hot. This is plain old American hot.
Yes, when I go to the car and it says the temperature is 98 in the car, that's not good.
No, that's not.
That's what was waiting for me today. Because again, I was a dummy and didn't think to start my car ahead of time.
You ass.
Yeah, I know. Even though I brought that up as, hey, this is something you should do.
Yeah.
Didn't follow my own advice. No. So I'm a dumb.
Well, we know that. Anyway, that's not why you called. Maybe it is. But anyway, do us a favor. Make sure you like the video if you're watching us on YouTube, or go to our YouTube page, youtube.com/I'mFatPodcast. Subscribe to the videos, like the videos, watch the videos, interact with us while we're live. We really appreciate that. We would appreciate you also following us on all of our socials at I'mFatPod, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all that jazz. We've got merch, I'mFatMerch.com. New looking shop, same stuff. But we got some shorts, we got some sweatshirts, we got some hoodies for when it does eventually, cool off. Anything you see in our shop, you can pretty much get in any form. So make sure, you're going to go to the homepage and it might say, I'm Fat logo t-shirt. Click through that and you could change the item you get through that menu. So there's lots of stuff on there. Pretty much, if you can imagine it, we've got it with our logos on it. So check it out, I'mFatMerch.com. We've got a lot to get to today. Thanks to everybody who listened and gave us feedback on episode 300. It was a lot of fun. I think Rick and I are still kind of shocked at how well it turned out.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wow, that actually was executed pretty well, and everything worked. And it was just, I don't know. I was expecting, I was on remote mode where I was kind of high strung the whole time, but we had fun, had a lot of laughs. So if you missed episode 300, check it out. It's a really good, kind of best of compilation, some of our favorite moments, and some we certainly missed. And you called call us on them. So we'll talk to you in 399 more episodes or 99 more episodes and get that fixed.
Yeah. Yeah. 399 would be a little excessive.
Yeah. We might have not much to talk about at that point.
Right. If we're alive at that point, it's probably a win.
It's probably a coin toss, I would imagine.
Yeah. At least with the way things are going.
All right. Well, you had, before episode 300, you had a bit of an adventure of your own with some good food experiences tied in. So let the good folks at home know about all that.
Yeah, I had a work trip up to Mackinac Island, which it's oh no, go to a work conference and have the company pay for, the entire place and travel and all that stuff. So it was like, yeah, cool. That that'll work. So it just worked out really well, even though, like, of the people that could go, I'm lowest on the totem pole. Like, my boss had other stuff he had to take care of. Brett is in the, like, window where he could become a dad at any point in time now, which is exciting for him. So being on Mackinac Island where there's no vehicles is probably not the best place. So I got the call and got to go to Mackinac Island, and Sam came with me. A lot of the IBEW guys brought their wives with, so it was a cool experience. And I thought initially it was just like a cool, like, hey, this is Michigan's turn to decide where we were going to have, because it's a district, so more of like a regional meeting.
Okay.
And I didn't realize I thought they chose this just for Yahas because it's a fun place to go, but it was actually like relevant to the IBEW, where it was a cool story of how now they went from, in a decade, doing 0% of the work on the island to 98% of the work, which was pretty, and a cool story of like all the logistical stuff of getting things to the island and all that stuff. So that was really cool. Pete Buttigieg was there and spoke one of the days, which was awesome. So, but yeah, anyway, to the important things.
Yes.
Food. So for those that have not been to Mackinac Island, for one thing, just the obvious that most people know, no cars. I think there's a couple emergency vehicles on the island for, absolute emergencies. But other than that, it's bikes, horse and carriage, or you're walking. So it worked out well that Sam and I were staying kind of in like the main downtown area. If you're looking at the island, at like the very bottom is the downtown area. A little off to the left, if you're looking at it, is the Grand Hotel, which is the big hotel that everybody's heard of, like the world's longest porch for a hotel. It's over 600 feet long.
Wow.
So it's like, I know, it's like cool, but everybody loves it. So that was there. And then the other way, there's like Mission Point, which just has great views, and another like big resort. But we were in the downtown area, which consists of restaurants, fudge shops, and tourist shops.
Aw.
So that was, which, mind you, oh no, plenty of things to eat, and got a shirt and a hat, just for being there. So that part was cool. Anyway, so we get there on Monday. We drove up, and it's a hike. It was like a 7-hour drive and like a 15-minute ferry ride.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, it is not a short drive. Probably because it had us like kind of looping around downtown, because leaving on a Monday morning, you're probably not going to want to touch downtown at all.
Well,
but
wait,
the
what
first
do you do? So if you drive that, where do you leave? Excuse me, where do you leave your car?
So at where you hop on the ferry, they have parking, and then you just have to pay for each night that you're there. Okay. Like there's a lot that's like a couple blocks away. I think it's like 4 blocks away, or you can pay a little extra and be like park like right there. So we did that. And honestly, they make everything as easy as possible. You bring all your luggage, they give you a ticket, slap the other half of it on your luggage, and you just pick it up on the other side. And they are quick at getting that stuff on and off, so you're not waiting super long. And a lot of the places will bring your luggage straight to your hotel.
Oh, nice.
For you, which is cool. Wasn't it like they did that for us, but ours was like a block from where you get off the ferry. Sweet. But it's really cool, and it kind of like sets the tone for what you're doing, just because it's a different experience up there. Also, just like all the horses around, there are people whose designated job is to shovel horse crap off the streets, and then overnight.
You and I did that together for several years.
Yes, we did.
Oh, I'm sorry. You mean literally? Okay.
Oh,
sorry.
yes. No, I mean, yes, literally. So, and then overnights they'll use the hydrants and like the big hoses and actually hose down the streets. So early morning when I'm going to the conference, there's the old poop water stream down the side of the street.
Is that the name of the brewery?
Yes. Actually a distillery, thank you.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
But so Monday, the first place that we ended up going is the place that's probably the most well-known restaurant there. It's called the Pink Pony.
Oh, I've heard a song about that.
Yes. I'm sure it's 100% just about this place.
That's exactly what Chapel Rome is singing about.
Yep. I figured as much. Maybe singing about the celebration burger that I had, which was...
Yeah, this looks like a celebration, despite the pickle.
Mm-hmm. So it's a
Is
steak
it a pickle
burger.
on top? What is through the top of it?
Yes. It's the spear goes through the pickle, through the bun.
The bun? Okay, cool.
Yes.
If I like
so it's a steak burger with bacon, pepper jack cheese. There's a bourbon sriracha mayo, which I did have.
Yeah, that sounds good. I would.
And then a lettuce, tomato, and an onion ring. So obviously, lettuce, tomato, get out of here. But the onion ring, and I did have the mayo. It was a little thinner than a mayo usually would be, so that helped me a little bit. The taste was very good, and the house-made chips are a very nice touch. And just like kind of a cool vibe in there, like the walls are pink. Like they have leaned into the bit on that one. So that is like everybody goes there at some point. It's like everybody, like you have a night drinking there where you're stumbling back to your own place. Like that's just like the number one place, like there's Pink Pony merch at different shops. In our hotel, all the like soaps and all that stuff were Pink Pony branded. Oh, wow. Yeah, so they got a whole thing going on up there. But that burger was very good. Drinks were solid. Sam enjoyed her meal as well. And it was like, for us, it was like, I wouldn't say the food was good. It wasn't like extraordinary. Like a lot of the food on the island, we're talking like American fare. There's one Jamaican restaurant because a lot of the people that come in and work on the island are Jamaican. It's just, don't quite know the whole, I'm sure there's like a whole reason and tie in there, but whatever. So there was a Jamaican spot, but a lot of like American food is what's there. So then the Tuesday it was nice because I didn't have to do anything for the conference. So Sam and I were just able to kind of be lazy if we wanted to, get a late start. And the first place that we went to.
What?
No comment.
What happened?
The best dessert that I had on the island was at, I think it's pronounced Ryba's Fudge Shop, RYBA.
Okay.
I don't remember the exact name of the ice cream, but it's essentially cherry ice cream with like an amaretto drizzle and fudge.
Oh,
and like the island's good fudge in there. The flavor was incredible. Anything cherry that you can get from there, or just, in the northern parts of Michigan, do it. Because it tastes so much better.
Door County is the same way. Get cherry everything when you're in Door County.
Yeah. Like, I'm telling you, and I'll hit more of it as we go along, but man, that was like to have the first ice cream that I had there be one of the better ice creams I've ever had, and like probably the best dessert I had on the trip was, it was a nice touch to be able to have that. And then we like did the walk around of a lot of shops and, that type of thing. The vibe is interesting because it was a lot of older people there. For maybe it was just the circumstance of when we were there, but that was just like one of the observations I had. Then for dinner, we went to the Great Turtle Brewing and Distillery. Okay. And Sam and I were like, okay, we want an appetizer. And then she saw the Bavarian pretzel on the menu and was like, yep, we're doing that.
Yeah, that is a well-sized, a well-portioned.
Yes.
That looks excellent.
Yeah, it was fantastic to the point where we actually went back there for our last meal, and we knew we were in a little bit of a rush So we're like, so we don't want to have a huge meal here. Do you just each want to get a pretzel and call it a day? So we did that. It's like, so it's a beer cheese and then like almost like a spicy honey mustardy type deal.
Okay. Oh, it's so that okay.
It was
that
a
looks like more
jalapeno
liquid.
honey mustard, I believe, is what
Okay,
it was.
'cause I thought that was like a chimichurri sauce, but that looks
No.
good. Like a
Yeah,
stone ground
I was a
mustard.
little skeptical of it, like jalapeno honey mustard. Okay, it was really, really good, really balanced, not too much heat. So like if you wanted something to cut through the cheese a little bit, like if one bite you're having that beer cheese, then you want to kind of cut through that jalapeno honey mustard was a good touch to be able to have with it.
Nice.
So
looks
that was
really
awesome.
good.
Yeah, it was. And then we both got pasta dishes, and I was kind of between two, and I did the right thing of asking the server, like, all right, I'm between a couple things. What should I get? Recommended the Nashville hot chicken mac and cheese.
Oh, no bad words there.
Oh, buddy. White cheddar macaroni and cheese topped with Nashville hot chicken breast, spicy pickle, panko breadcrumbs, and a drizzle of hot honey.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, the flavor was incredible. The heat level was, like, right where I like it. Where I'm just about to start beating, but I don't quite do it. So,
Okay,
like, probably...
Beading.
yes.
Beading. Okay.
Yes.
I'm like, wow, it was really good pasta, apparently. I thought there was a T in there. My bad.
No. Always a D.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah. And then I believe Sam had the brisket mac and cheese.
Okay.
Which was very good as well. It was, their burnt ends in there. So,
Yeah. Boy, this sounds like a worthwhile 7-hour drive so far.
oh, dude, I'm telling you. And then just, yeah, like also just like some of the sites there, just like the views when you're looking out on like Lake Michigan and stuff. And one other thing we did on Tuesday, and this was like honestly kind of a last minute thing. So I had mentioned to my mom that I'm like, hey, going up for this trip, and she must have forgotten or whatever. So it was like right before we left, and she's like, oh my God, your dad used to, like, there's a boating race, like sailboats that go from Navy Pier up to Mackinac Island.
Oh, yeah, that's really famous.
And my dad participated in that with, when at one of the places he used to drive for, his buddy had a boat. So he helped him out and was like part of the crew for that race a few years.
Oh, that's so cool.
And it was something that I guess he loved doing, but obviously like had given it up by the time I was born. And so my mom was like, hey, like we still have we had a ton of my dad's ashes. So we were like, so she's like, I just been waiting for like the perfect spot. So we were able to get on land to the closest spot to the finish line of that race as like possible. And that Tuesday night after we went to Great Turtle, Windermere Point was right near it. And we were able to, like, as the sun was setting, let a lot of his ashes out, whether we were supposed to or not, whatever.
Not, who cares?
Yeah, whatever. What are they going to do? So we were
As
able
I look
to
up at my dad's urn, like, oh yeah, I gotta do that.
I know,
It's
right?
like literally right there.
Yeah. So yeah, so it was cool that my mom was like actively excited about like that being the perfect place.
That's great.
To like spread his ashes, and it was cool because there'd been a lot of like unsettled or like unfinished business type thing, just not having that done. So to like have that opportunity come about as random as this did for a work conference was that was the highlight of the trip for me, was getting
That's
to
awesome.
do that. So yeah, I almost sent that picture of like us doing that, but I don't need to cry on another podcast. We've done that enough over the 301 episodes. So
Yeah.
no, thank you.
Okay, move on to the rest of the food then.
Yes, all right.
Save yourself.
Wednesday, more ice cream at Sadie's Ice Cream Parlor. the berry bites and choco chips ice cream.
Okay.
Just mixed berry and chocolate chips. Awesome. And in a vanilla.
Berry.
Yeah. So that was great. And then hit up Mary's Bistro and Draft House. And that's where Sam and I had some of the better curds we've ever had.
These look phenomenal in the photo.
Yes, they were phenomenal. And they had like a Cajun seasoning on them too.
Ooh,
Whenever
nice.
you can give me like really authentic curds with a little bit of spice and like a very light fry on them, like we're sitting there looking out at the lake. It was really, really perfect and just very good food. And then for the, I'm just spacing because I'm tired and honestly I'm over full. My problem is that before we jumped on this podcast, Sam made lasagna tonight.
Oh yeah.
And it was very good and I ate too much. So now I'm like, oh God, I am fighting the food coma.
All right, I think I'm going to complete your thought for you. For the entree, you had the chicken tenders.
Yes, I did.
There we go.
And my bad that I sent the picture turned sideways, but the chicken tenders, huge and awesome. Like,
Yeah, those look good.
one thing with that place that I kind of noticed looking at other people and what they got, everything's well seasoned.
Interesting.
Which is nice, considering the stereotypes of that island. I'm surprised that there'd be good good seasoning on things.
You mentioned the chefs from Jamaica; they're probably seasoning the food.
Fair.
Yes,
That is fair. And then, all right. So then, because I know I'm taking a long time on this, Thursday after work, after the conference, we get our second dose of pretzels. Then we go to Traverse City. And at Traverse City, we hit up the Flying Noodle which is like Italian joint, small little place, pretty cool, like a smaller capacity. I had like a ragu, and it was so good, like very good food. And also we were outside, and then even though they were booked up, it started to drizzle. And they were nice enough to like kind of makeshift table for us inside to be able to, not get drenched, which was appreciated. So we had good food there and had some recommendations from our guy, Chris Tannehill, which helped out a ton. And that was pretty much it for Traverse City, just because we got in late. We wanted to hit up another place, which was a recommendation of Tanny. It was Glen Arbor, which is like a small town about 45 minutes away from Traverse City, like right up against the water. That M22, the like famous road that you can take for all the great views going down Michigan, like it's on there. And we ended up going to Cherry Republic, which is a place that's based in Traverse City, but they have a location in Glen Arbor. Basically everything cherry you could ever imagine is sold there. Cherry salsas, barbecue sauces, candies, like literally everything you could possibly imagine. And of course, we had to partake. So like, I know we got stuff for family, but then like, I also got these chocolate covered cherries that also had salted caramel in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, it was incredible.
They have in Door County, they sell cherry caramels. They're just like the rectangle caramels in the cellophane, but they have a cherry flavoring to them.
I didn't see those. They didn't have those at Cherry Republic, but very good. That was kind of like the highlight of there. And then we see there's water right there, and there's just like a side street right down the road from Cherry Republic, and you can just there's a beach right here.
Oh, cool.
And it was like right on the edge of the private and the public part. So if you go to Traverse City, like hit up Glen Arbor too. Like also the drive there is cool. It's hilly. All the leaves are starting to change. So really scenic, even when there wasn't water, but great views, very good food, a lot of driving, but totally worth it. Happy that I was able to go up there with Sam. You know, we haven't really gotten to do a proper honeymoon or anything, so this was kind of like a honeymoon for us in a way. Just, yeah, I had to go to work for a few hours in the middle of it, but that was fine, and we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it's paid for.
Yes, exactly.
Which is nice. Yeah, I those are my favorite kind of vacations. Like, a lot, you know, you can go to Europe, and I'm not knocking that. I would love to do it. You can go to Mexico, whatever. But like for me, just going up to Michigan, going up to Door County, just getting away, getting to the quiet a little bit. You know, getting back to nature. Not that I'm like a big hiker or anything, but just to slow the pace down of everything. Yeah, is really my favorite kind of trip. So it sounds awesome. We'll definitely add it to the list because Hope and I are well overdue for a freaking break.
Yeah, I will say, if we stayed there any longer, would have been bored. There's not a ton to do. Like we did the horse tour. We did the horse and carriage tour of the island, which is kind of interesting because it only actually covers like about the lower third to quarter of the island because it's all like, you know, state park above that. And it's cool to learn a lot of the background of that and just also how well, because I know one thing Sam and I were kind of worried about is how well are these horses being treated that they're doing all this work. Apparently they are treated incredibly well. Some of the, one of our tour guide on the first half of the carriage tour was like, honestly, they're treated better than us. So, like for the off season, a lot of them, like they have a stable that they'll go to on the mainland. So they don't spend all year on the island, and it's really only like a few that are essential that stay there year round, and they're treated very well. They get like 80 to 85% of their horses from the Amish, who treat their horses incredibly well. So it's cool for us, you know, animal lovers to be able to see that these horses are treated well, and also a lot of cool information on the tour and just fun stuff to see. So nice. Yeah, there's definitely fun stuff to do. I'm trying to think if there's any other. Oh, they have one grocery store, which is really almost like a glorified Bockwinkel's. Okay. For us. So like a corner store, essentially. Yeah. It's the oldest market or grocery store in Michigan. And I believe it was opened in it was either the 1840s or 1870s. I don't remember which, but it's been there a hell of a long time. And there's like, it was just a cool feeling. So like, if you want that definite different, that's what Mackinac Island is for sure. It's a different vibe, but everybody's happy. The air quality is much better. That's for damn sure.
I bet.
And worthwhile for a quick vacation.
Well, I'm adding it to the list. I would love to get up there and try some of these things because it looks like a great time, and I've heard nothing but good stuff about it. And Chris Tannehill is a really good vacationer. Yes. So if he recommends a place, it's going to pretty much automatically go on my list. So I'm glad you had a great time. Glad you got like a mini honeymoon. That's great. And when I go to Mackinac Island, I'm going to take my Mazda. I won't be able to drive it on the island, but I can drive it to the ferry. Yep. I got two Mazdas, just hit 90,000 miles on the 2022 CX-30. The CX-5 from 2015, still going strong. 10 years old, that car, and still kicking ass and taking names. The two best cars I've ever owned, and I'll own them forever. And the ownership experience is made even better by our friends at Mazda of Orland Park. Great service, great selection, great prices, great people. What more do you need to know? Visit them in Orland Park on 159th Street, 8910 West 159th Street, or visit MazdaofOrlandPark.com. All right, so a couple weeks ago, to start the football season, I got an email from a public relations person representing Snickers. Oh. And they said, we're doing a collaboration with Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills quarterback, and would you be interested in trying these Snickers sauces? And I said, yes, I would. Yes. So I get this. I kind of forgot about it. Like I sent the address and like, I've done this many times and then nothing ever comes. Yeah. They came like in a couple days. So we've got three here. We've got the peanut teriyaki. Okay. We've got caramel buffalo.
Interesting.
And chocolate barbecue.
Oh.
So I'm a little bit... Now, the peanut teriyaki makes a lot of sense to me.
Sure.
That is a thing that I would... if I saw it on a menu, I'd say, yes, that sounds good. Put it on my noodles. Put it on my whatever. Great. Chocolate barbecue and caramel buffalo.
Iffy.
You know, where am I starting? I'm going to try all of these. And I don't really know what to taste. So I'm literally going to put a dash on my finger and taste it. I don't know what else to do.
I would save peanut teriyaki for last because I almost feel like that's probably going to be the strongest flavor.
Okay. I'm going to do the caramel buffalo first.
Okay.
I'm going to shake it up just because it's been sitting for a while. Mm-hmm. All right. Here we go. I have no idea what to expect. As you can see, it is full at the top. I literally removed the little safety.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. The caramel buffalo Snickers sauce. It's actually not terrible.
Oh, okay.
The only problem is, what do I have this on?
Oh, yeah.
My first thought would be like popcorn.
Oh, interesting.
Like to drizzle it on popcorn.
Okay.
Because you get that sweet and spicy. The caramel really comes through.
Okay.
You've got the back of the throat heat of the buffalo. Like I almost want to cough right now. I'm going to try not to.
Okay.
But you know, like that where it hits you like kind of right in the back of your mouth.
Yes.
I thought this was going to be awful. This is actually pretty good.
Oh, so how thick is the sauce? It looked like it was decently thick.
It is decently thick. I'll try to do it again. It's kind of hard to like. It was.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's like a barbecue sauce. Why can I do this there?
Yeah.
But it's not runny. See, it's not like dripping.
Sure.
There is like a decent thickness to it.
Okay.
So almost like Sweet Baby Ray's. Okay.
So like 2 C's?
I would say 2 C's thick, yes.
Okay.
All right. Now I need
And now Jay dies.
There is a good little heat to it.
Okay.
Interesting. All right. Chocolate barbecue's next. This one.
Don't have high hopes for.
How will this be good? All right, let's try this one. Oh, this is... That's almost like a... Oh, yeah. Look at how thick. Can you see that?
Nope.
See how slow
Up a
that's
little more.
coming out?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's like a chocolate... That's like a...
That is chocolate barbecue.
Yeah. That's almost like hot fudge.
Mm-hmm.
Why are these working? I don't...
Oh.
I can't explain this.
Wow.
It tastes exactly like chocolate buffalo or barbecue,
Yeah.
but somehow it's good. But again, what do I eat this with?
Yeah.
Caramel buffalo on popcorn makes sense.
Okay.
This I can't figure out a use for.
How is it super sweet?
No, it's... I would say it's very barbecue on the front end.
Okay.
And then the chocolate like punches you at the back.
Okay. So is it like a what type of barbecue sauce are we thinking here? Like is it like a sweeter sauce or like more of a little
I
bit
would
of
say
heat?
it's a pretty good like in the middle. Like a pretty even... Try this again. Just because I want to give it like a fair... Like if I gave you the initial taste, you'd say it's barbecue sauce.
Okay.
But then as soon as you like taste it, the chocolate does come through. I don't know. And it's just like a standard, like a hickory barbecue, I would say.
Okay.
And it says made with real Snickers milk chocolate.
Okay. I was going to
This
say
one says made with real Snickers caramel.
Okay. Russ had asked in the chat, mole is made from unsweetened chocolate. Does it have kind of that vibe to it?
No. Because mole is almost like a darker chocolate taste.
Yeah.
So no, it is definitely like a milk chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Now the peanut teriyaki, which I predict will be, if I'm going to actually use one of these, it will be this. And this looks very thin.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's... See, this is good. Like, I would put this on stuff.
Okay.
Like, I would put this on noodles. Very peanutty, very salty.
Okay.
This is like the most. This is food.
Yeah. Yes.
You know,
the other two are kind of like, this is a bit.
Like, yeah, like try. But I gotta say, like, I am actually very impressed by how they're actually they're all pretty good. I just need to. I'm gonna look now because I didn't want to spoil it. I didn't want to get any preconceived notions. I want to see what people are doing with these.
Okay.
To figure out the right. Because Daniel says, "What about ice cream for the chocolate barbecue?" No, because I think it's too barbecue forward. I just
What
I
would
just don't
that
know
be good
what I would eat it with. All right, let's see if anyone's done this. What do you eat with Snickers
To the
sauces?
Google machine.
Seriously. Okay. Caramel buffalo. Best for chicken wings, pizza, and baked potatoes.
No?
Okay.
Like too
Peanut
sweet?
teriyaki, that one's easy. Grilled chicken.
Sure.
Chocolate barbecue, good for glazing ribs, mixing with sausage burnt ends, or using with brisket. See, the question is, I wonder how these would cook. Like, if you were to use these as a glaze on ribs or wings or something, I would imagine, like, with the sweetness would kind of maybe burn out a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm going to experiment. But I got to say, like, will I ever go in the store and buy these? Probably not.
Okay.
Maybe the peanut teriyaki if we're making something very specific.
Sure.
But I am shocked by how well these three things work.
Okay.
I really like it's pretty remarkable.
And that
it says so good you'll jump through a table.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're describing them as like, because I could see something saying it's like caramel buffalo, but it's like very buffalo with just the slightest hint of caramel. You make it seem like it's pretty balanced with each of them.
Yeah, they both kind of. I'm gonna try the caramel buffalo again because they both kind of like. They're both evident, and you can see the thickness of that one. That's a little. It's somewhere in between the other ones.
Okay.
Yeah, and maybe it's just a part of my tongue.
Yeah.
Initially sweet, then it gets hot, and it's the same thing. It was immediately barbecue, then it was chocolatey. I don't know. It's very interesting.
Charlie's asking, could he mix it into bacon jam?
That is a hell of an idea. Maybe I will ship these to Charlie and see what he can do with them.
Yeah.
Because I think if anyone can figure it out, it's Charlie.
Yeah, for sure.
So I will get these to you, Charlie. I have to return your cooler anyway, so I will drop your cooler and these off for you sometime soon. And
nice.
Go nuts, experiment with them because I'm really curious. Russ says wings. Wings. The caramel buffalo might actually work on a wing.
Yeah?
Like maybe I'll make some chicken tenders.
Okay.
And dip them and see how they go. I think that could work. That's really interesting. All right. Sorry. I'm recovering from a caramel buffalo.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to remind me.
Okay.
Did I talk about El Perez, Taqueria El Perez in Oak Lawn? Have I talked about them yet?
It doesn't ring a bell.
Okay. So this is like a half mile from my childhood home in Oak Lawn. My mom is in a memory care facility right near there. And on the way, I'm like, I need some lunch. I've seen this place. I've seen it pop up on TikTok a few times. I'm going to try it. Just kind of your run of the mill. Like it's in a plaza. Like it just says El Perez in like block letters. Nothing fancy. It's not like a Chuck's where it like stands out on its own and it's a little place. They've got 6 booths and like two communal tables in the middle. And you have to kind of like weave through people to get to it. It's very small. But I got to tell you, buddy, this is phenomenal. Yeah. Here's their chips and salsa. Ooh. I have talked for years about the salsa from Pancho Pistola's 31st and Union, which I have claimed for close to 20 years now. It's the best salsa I've ever had.
Yeah.
This beats it because it's very similar, but it's a little bit spicier.
Oh, wow.
So the chef was there. His name is Sergio Perez. He was actually on Master Chef Latino back in the day.
Is he the F1 driver too?
I don't think so, but it wouldn't shock me because he was very interesting. But I was talking to him and I said, This salsa is very reminiscent of Pancho Pistola's. He goes, I know it is. I'm very familiar with Pancho Pistola's salsa, and I really like it. And ours is a little bit spicier. And what he said was when he was just getting started cooking things, he would made salsas for the police officers at Moraine Valley Community College.
Oh, that's cool.
So he would just like sell jars of salsa. So we were actually having people over that night. I'm like, I want some chips and salsa to go. He just gave them to me, comped me on them, which is awesome. Just the best salsa I've ever had, period.
Wow.
So, and I will say it's spicy. So if you're not a big spicy person, be warned, but you should try it. Like and they also give you on the side, like the bowl of like the little shot glasses of different sauces.
Yeah.
So you have other options there, but the standard like chips and salsa, 10 out of 10, amazing. And then my order always when I'm trying a burrito place is a steak burrito with beans and cheese only. That's what I got. Perfect, nicely cooked, cubed, tender steak. It wasn't like ground. And I don't mind the ground steak, but this was clearly like grilled and sliced and put together. A good ratio of meat to cheese. And one of my favorite things about a Mexican restaurant is like your last bite, where it's that little back corner where all the cheese kind of melts and there's a little bit of meat in there. Had that both times I went there. So good. So the second time I went, it was a weekday. It was like it was a Tuesday.
Okay.
And at like 11:30, I had to wait for a table.
Wow.
Yeah, like it was that crowded, and it was just excellent. So if you want to try Taqueria El Perez, if you live in the Oak Lawn area, you've probably driven past it 100 times. It's 10317 Central Avenue, so it is on the, let's see, that is the southeast corner of 103rd and Central, where the Dunkin' is. And when I was growing up, there was a convenience store called Buzz In, Buzz Out. Now it's like a halal market. But it's right there. You can't miss it. There's I think there's a laundromat in there too. But Taqueria El Perez, 10317 Central Avenue in Oak Lawn. I'm telling you, it's not a fancy, not a high priced. It's like a $9 burrito. They got cans of pop. Like there's just nothing
nice
that's ritzy or glitzy about it, except the food is fantastic.
I would say from that picture, you can just see like how well made and like that doesn't look anything other than fantastic.
Yeah.
Like there's no way just by seeing that picture that could taste bad.
No, it like it's not. I'm not gonna lie and say like it's the greatest burrito I've ever had, but it's just solid. Super high quality, good value. The salsa just absolutely makes it. Like both times I've gone, I said I'm gonna need more of the salsa. Like I'm gonna finish this because I take the whole chip and almost fill it, and then I'm trying to dip my burrito in it. Like it's just not ever enough because I can't get enough of it. It is amazing. So Taqueria El Perez, 10317 Central Avenue in Oak Lawn, 103rd and Central. Can't miss it. It's excellent. I hope they're listening because I feel like they would like us. If not, spread the word if you're in there and say, hey, I heard about you on the MFAT podcast and whatever. It's a great place. Amazing. Really love it.
Yeah. You know, Jay, you mentioned the sauces before.
Yeah.
And we know Charlie will do great stuff with them. You know who could also do great stuff with them because of how creative they are? Fredo's.
Yeah. 628 South Roselle Road in Schaumburg. They have invented the MFAT burger and the MFAT pizza. And the MFAT grilled cheese once upon a time. They've got the giant mozzarella sticks, the 13-inch mozzarella sticks on the weekends, and the regular size, which are still also very huge, mozzarella sticks every other day. But yeah, if I presented Chef Joe with these three sauces, he'd be like, give me 2 hours. Right. And I will figure out something to do with these. Because I do think, not to stray again, but these have potential. Like there's something there. There's something there with these. I'm just not culinarily inclined enough to know the answer.
Sure.
But Fredo's, the people at Fredo's are, and they will figure it out. Visit them. Check them out. 628 South Roselle Road. Great catering too. We've talked about that ad nauseum. So check them out. Fredo's Pizza.
The Brownie Bar.
and the brownie bar, which is now going, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. So the brownie bar at Fredo's, 628 South Roselle Road. Check them out. Use the code I'm fat. You'll save 10% on your mobile order every time. I know you kind of rifled through. Do you have more stuff?
I have one more thing.
Okay.
That was brought up on the fan page, and it is Culver's latest creation.
Yes.
The roasted garlic and pub bacon burger. Or roasted garlic and bacon pub burger. I swear I speak English. Not showing it on this episode, but I swear I do. So it is fresh beef, real Wisconsin cheddar cheese, thick cut bacon, and creamy garlic mayo, all topped with lettuce, tomato, and pickles on a garlic herb pretzel bun.
Okay. I mean, that sounds good. That all sounds very good to me.
Yeah, I mean, the mayo, it seems like it's required to have it. I'm really not inclined on the mayo part, but I just want to try that bun.
Yeah, the bun looks good, and I would do the sound drop that everybody's asking for, but I'm trying to upload the photo.
Yeah, that's
I forgot to do it. Oh God, it's crooked. Hold on. I don't want to because on StreamYard I have to convert JPEGs to PDFs. So sometimes when I convert them, they rotate for some reason.
Okay. Now, Russ in the chat said he's not a mayo guy either, but said this was really good.
All right, there's a look at it. My quick screen cap of it.
Yeah.
I mean, that does look very good. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'll try it. I'm going to try it. I'm down.
Culver's rarely misses. Like, very rarely misses.
Yeah, and even if it's not, like, necessarily your thing, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Yeah. I will definitely be checking that out at some point. Yes, I will get the no pickles, but I will try the garlic mayo. I'm starting to, like... I'm not going to say I like mayo, but it's getting to the point now where it doesn't, like, offend me anymore.
Sure.
Or where I'm like, bring this back. There's mayo on it. Like, you know, a little bit ago we got like Jimmy John's and they forgot to take the mayo off, and I'm like, all right, fine. I will not die. Yeah. So I'm getting a little more mature in that way. By the way, just a quick aside: the pizza subs at Jimmy John's, good. So the 3 cheese is basically just pizza French bread, which you can't screw that up.
Right.
And then the other one, which I forget the name of, has like all the Italian meats in it with pizza sauce and cheese. Excellent. They're both toasted. Really good. So try that. Okay. I've got 2 more things I want to talk about. Then we can get to our very brief Ask a Fat. This has been a long episode, which is fine. Friday, had an off day of work. And that was the day that Hope's grandma Cookie, got to throw out the first pitch at the Cubs game for the last 4 years. Tom Dreesen, the Chicago comedian who grew up in the Dixmoor area, takes Hope's grandma, my wife's grandma, to the Cubs game with him to throw out the first pitch. She's 103. She used to babysit Tom Dreesen. That's how they know each other. So Tom Dreesen is 86 years old. He's a friend of Frank Sinatra. He used to open for Sinatra. That was like his thing. He was the opening act for Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
And became like obviously a local Chicago legend. He's always around. Huge Cubs fan. Hope's grandma Cookie is a massive Cubs fan. So got to go out and see her do that, which is always a really cool experience. But he was at school because it was Friday. And then they had a play all weekend. So she was at school basically from like 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. So we had the whole day. So went to the Cubs game.
No.
I know. Before the Cubs game, we headed out to Andersonville. Want to try a couple of different things. We went to Lost Larson, which is like a coffee and pastry shop. 5318 North Clark Street. Buddy, let me show you the cinnamon roll I got.
Whoa.
Yeah, and
you can see the layers.
Yes, you could see the layers. It was almost like a flaky croissant kind of a bread on it.
Yeah, I was going to say that almost, that very much like the bottom layer, if you're watching on YouTube, good on you, looks more like a traditional cinnamon roll, but that top layer looks much more like a croissant.
Yeah, and you could see like fresh baked in store, a little bit of a crisp on the bottom of that. Like you could see where the sugar kind of burnt a little bit, but not too much. And then I'm like a little kid. I save the frosting for last. Yeah. I do that with my cake too. I'll like eat the cake out, so I have like a little pitchfork of frosting. I hate the frosting. This was a cream cheese frosting.
Oh.
So really light, really whipped, but had like that sweet, but like that little bit of a cream cheese taste, and it was excellent. Hope got the spinach and feta croissant Danish, and this too had like the flaky, multi-layered, delicious bread. Not a big spinach and feta guy. Hope is very much a savory breakfast person. I am very much a sweet breakfast person. But she loved it. I love mine. So then we go to the Cubs game, and we're like, all right, we're going to get dinner. So we went to Bungalow by Middle Brow Brewing. So Middle Brow is like a brewery and a winery, but they also have a pizza restaurant. And, you know, we had eaten at the Cubs game, obviously I had 2 hot dogs and a brat. Standard game for me.
Of course.
But we got the hot honey sopressata pizza fresh out of the oven.
Wow.
Absolutely tremendous. Great vibe at the place, by the way. We were eating outdoors. I said to Hope a couple times, like, I'm not cool enough to be here. Like, everyone here is really cool and young and hip.
Yeah.
And I'm this old weirdo, but she's like, you're fine. Stop acting weird. Just enjoy the pizza. And I did. It was really good. And then they have a soft serve machine.
Nice.
And you can just go. They just bring cones to your table. This was a smoked vanilla ice cream.
Oh.
That was just unbelievable.
Really?
And
Vanilla ice cream.
I want you, Rick Camp, to admire, and you all watching on YouTube. I have never worked at a Dairy Queen. I have never worked at a McDonald's where I have to prepare people soft serve. Look at the quality of the ice cream stacking job on that left cone. Look at that.
You missed your calling in life.
Hope was like, that was very impressive, and it kind of turned me on. And I'm like, all right, so
The way you filled that cone artfully.
Right. I'm like, okay, I'm like, now I'll show you how to do it. She pulled out way too quick. You got to keep the soft serve in there and let it stack on top of itself.
Right.
That's the secret. And Rush Schneider says smoked vanilla. Yes, it was smoked vanilla. It was amazing. And look, it's just soft serve ice cream, but I think they kind of rotate the flavor. And oh my Lord, it was so good. Check this place out. Bungalow by Middle Brow, 2840 West Armitage. It's in Logan Square. The pizza was great.
Yeah.
The people were great. I did not have a beer. I was just kind of not. Had a Topo Chico. By the way, I should talk about my fat guy injury. Had 2 Topo Chicos with my pizza, and then the next day I was like, you know what? That Topo Chico is really refreshing. So I went to like the mini mart by my house and bought one. Didn't realize I need a bottle opener for a Topo Chico. So smart guy.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I'm going to use? My seatbelt buckle. I'm going to use the metal part of my seatbelt. So I take the metal part of the seatbelt that clicked in, and I'm trying to pry the bottle cap off. My finger slips, and the edging of the bottle cap just rips from fingernail to knuckle. I probably should get stitches. I'm not going to show the wound.
Yeah.
But I put on a Band-Aid, and I like bled through it in like 30 seconds. It was not good. But the Topo Chico was great once I got it open.
Yeah.
But yeah, Middle Brow, 2840 West Armitage. I guess on Tuesdays they do tavern style, and it's supposed to be some of the best tavern style in the city. We actually didn't know it was a Tuesday only thing. That was our intention, was to go get that.
Oh, okay.
But ended up with like the brick oven. I always love super thin pizza.
Yeah.
With a doughy crust that's a little bit charred. And you can kind of fold it in half. Charred, but not burnt tasting. Yes. They knocked it out of the park. Everything everyone was eating looked phenomenal. They also had salads, but come on. Whatever. Who are we kidding? It looked really great. But again, 2840 West Armitage in Logan Square. And then Lost Larson, the coffee shop, was 5318 North Clark Street in Andersonville, if I failed to mention that. So, good stuff. Good weekend. That Friday was a really good day. Kind of like the end to our summer a little bit. Ended with the Cubs game, and actually they clinched. They clinched the home field. PCA hit his 30th, so he joined a 30 for 30 club. And they beat the Cardinals, which is always fun. Yeah. So it was a good time. So great weekend, great day in the city. And if you want to have a great day, go on out to beautiful, historic downtown Lockport and check out our friends at Nick and Ivy Brewing. Lots going on this week. I know it's late right now. They're actually closed on Monday night, but Tuesday open from 3 to 9. Pints and Pizza Tuesday. Wednesday, they've got Blues and Brews at 7 o'clock. Thursday, $5 pints. Friday, they've got a new release, Golden Canyons Pale Ale. That's coming out on Friday with live music by Ryan Hagee. More live music on Saturday. And then Sunday, they got a delayed opening until 2 because they have a private event. Go check out our friends at Nick and Ivy Brewing, 1026 South State Street in historic downtown Lockport. Awesome place. Awesome vibes. You will love it. All right, Rick, before we wrap up, we need to ask the Fats. Let's do it.
Bless me, Father, for I've sinned. It's been 1 week since my last confession.
Okay, my son. What is your confession?
I'm fat.
If you want to, there's Addie. Hi, Addie. Just doing a show.
Cookies.
Oh, you're making cookies. Thank you.
Three Musketeers, Twix, chocolate chip.
Three Musketeers,
Twix,
Twix, and chocolate
Snickers.
chip. All right, Ask a Fat's going to have to wait.
Yeah.
These might be the best cookies
That's really good.
I've ever made.
Good job, Addie. 10 out of 10.
Bye.
See, I'm a jerk for yelling at her. She brought me a cookie.
Right.
We found
To
a
be
bag of
fair,
Halloween candy.
you didn't yell. You passive aggressively made a comment.
That's how I do it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Charlie. Put some sauce in the cookie. All right.
Oh.
Which one? I'm thinking. All right, I'll do both. Let's do chocolate barbecue. I'm going to put kind of a lot on there. See how it goes. All right. Charlie, always thinking, man.
Right.
All right.
It's a gift.
No.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Sorry. No.
Bad.
It's not bad. It just tastes like barbecue cookie. All right.
I mean, you've never craved barbecue cookie? Wasn't that at Crumble like 2 weeks ago or something?
Oh, boy. Overrated. All right.
Agreed.
Caramel Buffalo. Here we go. No.
No. You just ruined a cookie?
That's not ruined, but that's the thing. What do I do with these?
Yeah. Fair. All right. First question.
Hey, wait,
is,
we got a new guest in the chat. What is this I've just stumbled upon? It says Pit Life Barbecue Podcast.
Hi.
This is the I'm Fat Podcast.
Yeah.
I'm fatpod@gmail.com. Let's talk.
Yep.
All right, go ahead with the first one because I got to
All right.
find, I forgot to do something.
Okay. First one's from Matt. Hey, Fats. I know you both often mention stopping by 7-Eleven or Walgreens to track down obscure snacks, and I recently stumbled across one at Circle K that completely surprised me. Grilled hot dog potato chips. I had popped into the gas station to look for honey roasted peanut M&Ms for my wife, highly recommended, by the way, not for me. And while waiting in line, I noticed a rack of these grilled hot dog chips. The packaging intrigued me enough to grab a bag and give them a shot. According to the bag, they're not only grilled hot dog flavored, but also have hints of mustard, relish, and onion. I'm not usually a relish guy, but in this context, it really worked. The smell was surprisingly authentic. That's weird. Like walking through a ballpark with grilled hot dogs and onions in the air. Even more impressive, the taste captured that same vibe without coming across as overly artificial. I know you both aren't huge fans of artificial meat flavorings, but I honestly think these are worth a try if you come across them at a Circle K.
Now, I'm wondering if these are the local style chips because they have hot jardinere, Italian beef, deep dish pizza, and Chicago hot dog flavored. And from what he's describing, that's what it sounds like because I just bought a bag of those. I love those. And you know me, don't like mustard, don't like relish, don't like pickle, but somehow
other than that,
these chips work phenomenally.
Huh.
So if you see and write us back because I'm not sure, Matt, if you're talking about the local style chips, it has like a Chicago dog like strutting around on the front. They're great. All of their varietals are excellent.
Yeah.
And I think the Chicago hot dog one is my favorite, oddly enough.
Okay.
They're so good. So write us back, Matt. Let us know if that's what you saw. If not, let us know the brand because I'd like to compare the two. But those local style chips, they're at like JP Graziano, D'Amato's, like any of those kind of places in the city
Sure.
have the local style chips. And if you're like at a Bears tailgate, they're always giving them out. They've got really good kind of grassroots promotions going on. Mm-hmm. Great stuff. So check that out. Okay. Got one here from Bob. He says, boys, I've been thinking about this for some time. Let's officially initiate Michael Jordan into our fraternity. And he sends, that's the ice cream. There we go. There's Michael. I got to say, he's got a little bit of a beer gut happening.
Yeah. Oh, it's not just a little. Like, hey, he sold the Hornets, so he got that much more money. So, yeah, he's doing just fine.
Yeah, well, I will gladly accept Michael Jordan into our club.
Yes.
If you'd like to chip in a couple $1,000,000 to help us, maybe do this on a more permanent basis.
Yeah. I mean, how about this? We do a live remote from the mansion.
Sure. Did you see Sarah Spain just rented that?
No.
Yeah, like I don't know if like her and her friends like Airbnb'd it for the weekend.
That's
but she
fun.
shared a ton. I mean, how fun would that be?
Yeah.
And I mean, look, if you get
Also, that's got to
20
be
people.
cleaned a lot.
You shine a black light in there, you can see it from space. All right, let me see. Rent Michael Jordan house.
Yeah, I think it's on like Verbo or Airbnb or
Okay,
whatever.
so it is a $25,000 deposit.
Okay.
But
that's a producer salary.
you're gonna get that back, and like I'm assuming that Sarah Spain had someone from ESPN cover
Helping
that
out there. Yeah.
So booking the mansion requires a 7-night stay, is limited to 12 guests. Guests must sign a liability waiver and a non-disclosure agreement and pay $25,000 in security deposit. A week-long stay at the estate costs over 6 figures. So yes, I'm imagining ESPN paid for this for Sarah Spain. If not, good on you, Sarah Spain. Well done.
Retupacked.
Yeah, that's a good amount of money, but that would be a lot of fun.
Wow.
For sure.
Yes.
All right. Well, something to shoot for.
Yes.
Doing a show from the mansion.
Absolutely. All right. Follow us on all of our social media at I'm Fat Podcast, I'm Fat Pod, imfatpod@gmail.com. Check out Spotify. You can watch us there, listen to us there, leave us a review there. That's an option that you have as well. Yep. I'mFatMerch.com or I'mFatMerch.dashery.com.
Nope,
whatever.
I'mFatMerch.com.
I'mFatMerch.com. Cool.
That's it.
That's where you get all of our merch. You can get any of the designs that we have there on clothing, on mugs, on pretty much anything you can think of. You can get those designs on it. So make sure to go to I'mFatMerch.com. Even if you don't want our stuff, but you want to get stuff off of TeePublic, use our link. Then we get a kickback. And as we know now, kickbacks are how things all work. YouTube.com/I'mFatPodcast. If you're watching us live, thank you. Like the video, subscribe, and, hey, tomorrow when you're at work or doing whatever, even though you watch us live, which we greatly appreciate, throw us in another tab in the background, mute it, whatever. Let us get those hours consumed because consumption is the best thing that this podcast does. And then subscribe, unsubscribe, resubscribe, unsubscribe, and resubscribe to the regular podcast feed. And leave us the old 5-star rating and review. And check out our sponsors, Mazda of Orland Park, Fredo's Culinary Kitchen, and Nick and Ivy Brewing. So for Jay, I'm Rick, and this is the I'm Fat Podcast.
Stay clear of the breakfast burritos. Too much of the chilaquiles.